doing another video yet again for these guys that I don't even know where to begin with. These guys, they're not trolls. They're not. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna make another video because I can, because I want to, because eventually I feel if I make enough of these videos, eventually some of these guys might actually like listen to one of them. Okay, so hear me out, guys. If I see one more comment on social media about either that we all need all tournaments, apparently every tournament across the country needs to go to a weigh, like catch, weigh, and release format, I'm going to hurt someone. This might be, and let me explain why this might be the dumbest thought process of all time. It is. It's a dumb thought process. Someone's gonna have to pay for someone to go sit in that boat. Is it gonna be you? I'm all for it. Here it is. If you're gonna be that guy, I got the greatest solution. Heck, just on the spot. First, it sounds good. Like, there's a lot of things that sound good in this world that these guys come up with. When I say guys, whether it be politics or whatever it is, right? You know, let's just go give everyone $1,000, right? I mean, because, you know, it would be good for everyone. That's great, but $1,000 has got to come from somewhere, right? Like, they come up with these just great ideas, but actually have no concept of how to actually make it happen, because, you know, it doesn't work that way. And you got these like common sense people sitting around going, yeah, that sounds great, but you can't actually pull that off. You know that, right? Like, duh. Well, this is one of them. In MLF, they do this. I've got no problem with it. Whatever. If they want to do it, do something different. It's great for whatever. It's obviously caused a couple problems this year in tournaments and cheating and some other stuff, breaking rules. But we're not going to get into that. That's beside the point. I mean, I guess we can bring that up later. But for the most part, yeah, I've got no problem. Like, that would be ideal, in all honesty, is for us to do that. It would. How? Please. Like I said, great ideas from some of these guys. And they can't wait to get on social media and just dog someone, right? And dog people and just be like, y'all are stupid. I can't believe y'all don't do this. Every tournament organization should be doing this. It's for the money. You know, everyone's in it for the money. I'm like, nah, okay, time out. There's no money in fishing tournaments hardly anyways. I mean, we are trying our hardest just to make a little bit of money. But let's say we do this, okay? I took a guess, but is there sometimes 5,000 tournaments a weekend on average in the United States? I mean, Rayburn sometimes has 3 or 4 just on Rayburn itself. I mean, we're not gonna count Tuesday nighters and Wednesday nighters and Thursday nighters and freaking Sunday mornings and all the weekend tournaments of the team stuff, all this stuff. And now every tournament organization has to hire somebody, a third party, to get in the boat, right, with every single person, competitor, team event, and weigh these fish. Like, what are we talking about, guys? Are you kidding me? Please tell me where this is going to come from. I don't get it. It's not going to happen. Nor, it would be great if it happened. Please find these people. Maybe you can find volunteers. Please show me where these volunteers are going to go sit in a boat with someone. I sure don't want some random person in the boat with me at every single event. I mean, I got my camera. What do I care? But I mean, yeah, for what? It's never going to happen. Even if it was plausible, still never going to happen. Could it be good? I mean, in theory, you better bring 2 or 3 weigh scales, because one of those things might not go out. Don't let there be a discrepancy somewhere along the way, and then I release a fish and I can't like do anything about it. I mean, that's the given. But maybe, just maybe, these people that make these comments actually think that we're gonna police ourselves. Oh man, that's funny. Have you been seeing what's going on in professional fishing? Dude, they've got cameras on them. They've got freaking marshals in the boat, and they can't police themselves. And we're supposed to ask these non-professionals, guys, all these just random people who fish these tournaments to police themselves? Good one, guys. No offense, but like, no, I ain't trusting freaking Joe Smith out there. If there's a Joe Smith out there, I don't mean to be talking about you. Y'all know what I'm saying? No. Do I trust him anyways? To be honest with you, I've always I mean, we've had a lot of cheaters come and go, like a lot. But for the most part, I always say, you know, most of those guys are honest out there. I'll be honest, that's what I kind of always thought. Maybe, I mean, you have a couple bad apples, a couple, like very, like a couple guys come through every couple years and they rain terror down, and a lot of guys don't know it. We always seem to kind of find out who those people are and stuff. But I kind of thought when I fished on tour and did all that stuff that I kind of put a little bit of too much blind faith into people. And man, here lately, those people are letting me down. I knew people broke the no info rule and things like that. They've been doing that since the start of fishing tournaments. I mean, they've been breaking that rule. That's the one rule I don't even think about. Like those guys break that rule nonstop. I don't care what level of tournament, they break the non-info rule because people can't help themselves. I'm not saying everyone, but a lot. Way more than just a couple few bad apples. Like a lot of people break that rule. What I'll say though is that I wasn't thinking guys were breaking these other rules, but apparently they are. I mean, they're doing it on camera. On camera. So yeah, this whole weighing them, catching them, weighing them, releasing them. Yeah, like I get it. I understand that would be ideal, right? But I mean, come on, guys, seriously. And stop getting on social media and saying this. And then the guy brings up freaking spawning fish. And oh my gosh, I think every year I'm just gonna have a spawning fish video and explain. It gets so tough on me. I've already made one. Maybe I should put it right here for you, right? It's so simple, guys. And these guys that come on here that start talking, it's the same old thing, man. They don't know. They have no clue what they're talking about. They're just rambling because it sounds good to them, and they want to be. I guess they want to be the fish conservation police or something, and about fish on beds. And if you catch one in a tournament off of a bed and take it somewhere, the whole lake's just going. There's not going to be any bass anymore. I don't know if y'all knew this. I mean, I don't want to. Should I tell this secret? If you catch fish on beds, right? Do you know that you're ruining the lake, and there's not going to be any bass ever again, ever. No more bass ever again. I didn't want to tell y'all that secret, but apparently, if you catch a fish off a bed, there goes the lake, right? I mean, there it goes. Not to mention the 4 million other bass in the lake that are going to go spawn. But I mean, hey man, don't catch that one on a bed. And it's only worse if you look at it, right? Now, if you go out there and catch 20 fish off of beds, but you can't see them, you just didn't know they're on beds, that's okay. It's just when you look at one. That's the bad thing, right? People, I mean, because in the springtime, for those couple months when they spawn, you know, and you catch fish on the bank and they're on beds, you know, you're not hurting anything. Just the guys that actually catch one here and one there off of a bed. The million other fish that never get caught. The million other I mean, these guys that think that I've been bed fishing my whole life. I can go show you thousands of fish. Thousands that never get caught because you can't catch them. You can't see them. They spawn in different places. It's been going on for years. I don't even want to get into this. Why am I getting into this? This goes back to the whole catch, release, or weigh, release. I don't even know. Whatever. I can't even keep track. It caught me on a day where I was having a good time. I was making another video and stuff like that, and I happened to read a comment. I made a video, and I don't even know what the comment was about. In the sense of, I don't even know where he was coming from. But yeah, I'm gonna go make the video. Again, sounds good. Great idea. Never gonna happen. If you're gonna make comments, like, please give solutions. Just don't make the comment. If you're gonna make the comment, give a great solution as to how you're gonna do it. Okay? If not, you sound like all those other people out in the world that, you know, think that all this stuff should be given away, and we should just, you know, money grows on trees, and people need this and people need that, and they don't, you know, government should be giving it away. I mean, I don't know where it's going to come from. We don't talk about that. We just talk about a great solution. Someone's going to pay for it. Someone has to pay for this. Someone's going to have to pay for someone to go sit in that boat. Is it going to be you? I'm all for it. Here it is. If you're going to be that guy, I got the greatest solution. Heck, just on the spot. All right, I take back this whole video. Yeah, from here on out, if you want that, you need to fish those tournaments, and you pay for it all to happen. And I will go in there, sign whatever agreement needs to be signed, sign the paper saying, hey, I allow this guy in my boat to do all this. I'm all for it. You just need to pay for, sometimes we have 300 people, you know, teams in our tournaments. So you need to pay for 300 volunteers, or find 300 volunteers, or pay for 300 guys to get in every single one of these guys' boats and weigh these fish. I'm all for it. Problem solved. So if you're that guy, I'm all in. I'm all in. You pay for it, and I'll support you 100%. Deal? Sounds good. All right, never mind. I'm pretty cool now. I'm relaxed. We got problem solved. So if you're that guy, I'll be there. I'll be there waiting to sign something saying, hey, I'm with you. So just waiting on you.